guys. Welcome back to my channel. No, it is not a figment of your imagination. It's really me. I'm really in front of the camera finally. I know it's been a while. Originally, when I took off the month of May for my own mental health awareness, I promised that I would be back June 1st, which has now turned into July 1st. But here I am. Better late than never. I apologize for my absence. I have been kind of present over on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, that's where most of my business is. So go ahead and follow. I'll leave it on the screen, my handle for Instagram. But anyway, guys, if you're new here, I'm Gina of Gina Renae R in Budgets, but I do way more than budgeting, which is what we're going to talk about today. We are going to do updates and where my channel is headed, etc., etc. So I normally do budgeting videos, but I also do a lot of grocery hauls. I do some cook with me's. I do a little bit of vlogging, which I'm going to try to do more. I can't make any promises. And I also am a huge planner girl that I normally don't share that aspect of my life, but I intend to. All right. So if any of the above mentioned things interest you, then stop right quick and hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. If you are one of my subscribers, you guys already know how I feel about you. I love you. I definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are just rocking and rolling with me no matter what. If I'm doing videos, not doing videos, if my Etsy shop is open, closed, yeah, all of that. And I appreciate you guys so much. So where have I been? Okay, I took the month of May off for mental health awareness. I was like really in a place where I just kind of felt like I had lost myself. And, you know, being a caregiver, and then I was still, and probably still am, grieving the loss of my mom. But I just got to a point where I was super overwhelmed and felt like I had to do something different in terms of my own self-care, self-awareness, mental health. So the month of May, I called it May is for me. And I was walking every day and eating better and taking care of myself and putting myself first, which hasn't stopped. But you guys know back in December, I had broke my leg and had injured my knee and all this crazy stuff. And so I was doing pretty good with the walking. And then all of a sudden my knee just went crazy. Okay, it went crazy. So I ended up getting like gel injections, cortisone, nothing was working. I'm still struggling. So I kind of had to put the walking on hold till we can stabilize my knee a little bit. But I managed to lose like about 21 pounds total, and I'm maintaining right now, but I really want to lose more. So I got to figure that out. All right. So we're going to be sharing some of that stuff. Financially, we hit a major, like, I don't even know what to call it, but a life was lifing, and just we had to do what we had to do. All my cute little binders there, they are empty. Okay, they're empty. So that being said, if you've been contemplating budgeting, I highly recommend it. All right, but now is the time. Subscribe now, because I'm going to start from square one. I'm starting with zero, okay? Zero. Okay? And so I want to kind of start with how I create my budget, the methods that I use, because I tend to use a combination of methods, the template that I use, how I come up with my sinking funds, how I figure out how much to put in there, how I figure out how much to put into my cash wallet, you name it. I'm going to start from square one. So now is the time to subscribe and join me in that process. All right. Also, in addition to that, I'm going to start sharing the way I plan and organize myself, because one of the major things about being a caregiver is you got to be organized. You got to know what's going on, because, you know, I take care of my husband and he don't have a clue of what's going on. thanks to me. So gotta have some way to keep up with appointments and labs and imaging and follow-ups and insurance, oh, you name it, right? So I'm gonna start to share that process. Like, say for instance, I'm in my office now, and my office is kind of not necessarily separated in two, but I do two things here. I work from home. I'm a corporate nurse for a dialysis company, and I oversee 30 dialysis clinics scattered throughout the United States. And so I work from home, and so I have that area of my office. And then the rest of my office is pretty much like my happy place where all my crafting and creating things takes place. Shameless plug, my Etsy shop is reopened finally. I think it was closed, like it was on vacation for like almost a year. So I'm trying it again just because we've had so many financial setbacks, and I'm hoping that that'll kind of cushion us a little bit. My husband, somebody gifted him a 3D printer, but he's learning. So he's trying to create some stuff that we'll add to the Etsy shop too. So be on the lookout for that, because then you guys can support him. And you know, he hasn't had any income we're coming up on 2 years. Or I think we hit 2 years. Yeah, July, 2 years, no income. So we have since retained an attorney to help us get him approved for disability, because it's been a year and a half, I think, since he applied, and no, nothing's happened yet. But he's doing okay. He just recently had another pretty bad infection, and he was on IV antibiotics at home. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I'm excited to be back. I don't know what my schedule will be like yet. I'm trying to rally in my daughter to help me in terms of like editing. I asked her to create a new intro for me, which hopefully you guys just saw. And that is my daughter. She has a page as well. And her page is Alexis Arlette, and I will link it down below. But she also has her own graphic design business where she creates intros, outros. I believe she does editing, things like that. So I'll also have that link below. She's a gem, okay? And she's a teacher, so she's off this summer. So she could use the business. So yeah, so my dad's doing good. He's been traveling a lot, excuse me. And kids are good. All my kids have relocated back to Illinois, so they're here with me, which, you know, that makes me happy. So we're just gonna start sharing a bunch of stuff. I was contemplating changing my channel name, but I know they say that's something you really shouldn't do. But instead of me just budgeting, I'm going to be doing a lot of things. So I hope you guys will stick with me and support me. Leave me a comment below if you missed me, because I missed you guys. And don't forget, follow me on Instagram. I have a TikTok, but I'm not real active over there. But I can't do everything. So I'll work on that, and I'll let you guys know if I'm going to start dabbling with TikTok. But I don't foresee it happening. But anyway, I hope you guys are well. One of the things that I really do is I pray every day, and I always include like my girls, my subscribers, my supporters. You know, I want you guys to flourish. I want you guys to have abundance and overflow, more than enough. And that's always my prayer every day. So if you guys would please continue to give me grace and support, and I will hopefully be giving you guys some pretty different but yet interesting, fun content. I might attach this little video that I did for one of Danny, you know, SimpleShopz. Who don't know Danny? But I bought her tote and I set it up, and oh my God, it holds so much stuff. So watch this right quick, and then I'll come back. So I wanted to do a quick overview of my tote from SimpleShopz. This is not her caddy. This is the tote that she sold in her last restock. And I was so impressed with this tote. Okay, so I want to show you all the things that I was able to put in this tote, right? So there's very roomy pockets in the front, right? So I stuck my calculator right up there, because I like it to be nice and convenient. But I'm Erin Conjuring Planner girl, and so I stick my perpetual calendars up here because I'm trying to do something different with each one, right? So that's the front 2 pockets. The back 2 pockets, I put my notepad. So any of her notepads, they slip right down in there perfectly. And then I have my cash breakdown notepad in this side, right? So those are the pockets. So let me let you take a look at all of this stuff that's in this bag, this tote. And it doesn't look like it's heavy, don't get me wrong. That's our free keychain here at the bottom. But it's not like overly stuffed. It's heavy though. All right. So in the back, the very back, I have my Budget Mom budget planner. And I am going to use this through December because when Danny put out her updated planner, I already had this one. So I don't like wasting. So I have Danny's planner ready, but I won't start it till January 2025. All right. I'm going to move this back here. My iPad is in here, and that has my case on it that Danny got me for my birthday. Then here's my personal planner that's starting in July for me. This is the 7x9 compact vertical, and this is for my personal and social media. And then my work planner is the A5 Daily Duo that also starts in January. So I'm starting to get those all set up. All right, so they're both in here. Then my stationery pouch, it matches perfectly. Same material, very sturdy. I got all my pens in here. I got a pair of scissors. I have my letter opener, my scratcher tool. I have some whiteout in here. Just you name it, it's in here. And a ton of pens, and it's not even full. All right, so that slips for me right there. Then in the front is full of stickers that I use for my planner. So I got one sticker notebook there, and then I have a bunch of loose stickers, some that I made, and I will be adding to my Etsy shop, so be on the lookout. And that's down here in the front. Look at all that in one tote, and I like it. Sometimes I do planner stuff in my office. Sometimes I do planner stuff in my room. Sometimes I travel, I might want to take it with me. And the handles are super secure. They're reinforced with like this like leather-like material. I just can't say enough good things about it. So if Danny restocks this tote for next time, I highly, highly recommend that you guys take advantage and get it. Thank you. So yeah, if she restocks that tote, I know she's doing a caddy too. So I like the tote. I haven't seen the caddy. I don't think anybody has yet, but I really like the tote. I like that the pouch matches it perfectly, and it's so roomy and so strong, you guys. I got a lot of crap in there, as y'all can see. All right. But anyway, I'm going to stop here. I just wanted to give you an update. The next video you'll see, I'll probably be updating all my different calendars because I got a million different calendars. I got a work calendar and a work planner, right? When I say calendars, I got to have big stuff that I can see, right? So I got a work calendar and a work planner. I have a personal and social media calendar and a planner. And then I have my budget calendar and a planner. Seems excessive, but that's what works for me. So, you know, it all depends on you. But again, thank you guys for your love, support, your encouragement, your motivation. And please bear with me as I transition back and try to figure out a schedule and things of that nature. But as always, what do I wish you? Y'all didn't forget, did you? Peace, love, and prosperity. Bye, y'all.